Hi everyone, welcome again to my channel. So it's the second week of April and this is what the garden looks like right now. So here in the veggie garden, the things are growing quite normally. The weather has been quite good. We've had both rain and sunshine like today. It's a very beautiful day and you can see how everything is blooming here. The tulips from last year under this fig tree have come back beautifully, blooming right now. We still have some daffodils going on as well and a lot of tulips that are yet to open up. As I have mentioned, we're going to be moving during the course of the year, so I'm not going to invest too much. I'm not going to be doing too much planting this year. However, I have a few things going on. I'm expecting these strawberries to kind of pick up and start producing some fruits for this year. They're not looking like much right now. This is a colored green that is going to seed or something else. The onions are doing quite good. I think they are already forming bulbs down there. So looking forward to that harvest. I need to harvest these herbs. The mint bed, more onions and garlics over here. The peas is coming up now. It took quite a while, so it's here very little down there. And over here on the flower side, we do have the dwarf spirea that is in bloom right now. So that is looking beautiful. This is a rose right here. And I have updated a little bit on the container side. Yeah, the chestnut tree is also putting on lots of foliage, so it'll be interesting to see how that comes. The mixed border, things are popping up. I see some foliage building up on the shrubs and the flowers are coming up. I don't know about the poppies. So this is a poppy right here. This one is probably going to bloom this year. However, the seeds that I put in late last year, they're still tiny little bits down there. So it'll be interesting to see how they develop. On the roadside, I do have quite a few poppies that are going to be blooming. I might take a few there and just transplant over here. So fresh new growth in the mixed border. We have some echinaceas that are popping up already. I do have my peonies that are coming up nicely. All the hydrangeas are putting on foliage. I have put a few seedlings here like this. What is this again? Also have all the hostas that are already popping up here and there. So you see that the hostas are coming up already, and more tulips yet to bloom or yet to open up. A lot of echinacea that is going to be coming up in the border this season. I have my primroses here. This is the only tulip that is currently blooming in this border. So that is quite beautiful. The rose bush looks to have survived the winter and is putting on beautiful foliage there. And I have some bleeding hearts here, looking quite nice. They did take a little bit of beating when we had the last frost, so that is why the leaves are looking a bit beat up. I've been doing some work on my grass here. I was thinking initially that I was going to remove this grass, all of it, and replace it, but now I've decided to just take out the things that are growing inside, like that piece right here, like that one, and then just fill it back up with fresh dirt and some seeds. So I did trim my lavender hedge here, and that looks to be coming up quite nicely. So that is going to be, oh my god, it smells already. That ground cover is just beautiful. I love it. I don't know if it's a good idea to put it here in the same pot as that red umbrella maple tree, Japanese maple tree. So the hydrangea border is also coming up nicely. I'm yet to to put the automatic watering system, which I'll be needing this year because I will not have time to water anything. But you can see a lot of foliage, so this border is going to look full this year. This will be the second season here for the hydrangea border. Over there are all the Annabelle hydrangeas, and on this side here are the limelight hydrangeas coming up nicely. Back there is another spirea, which is not yet blooming, but I think in a week or two we'll start seeing some white blooms there. New England asters down there popping up already. So this is where I usually have my dahlias, and as I said, I left a few in there. I don't know if they're going to come up, and I removed the other ones for the containers. I forgot to trim this lavender, and this is a beautiful variety of lavender, so I'm going to prune that to make sure that it comes back beautifully. And I'm going to be moving these grasses and just sending them back, and so I have more space to plant the dahlias this season here. So that is it really in this front yard. So here at the back, well, not much to see right now. We do have the sun. It's afternoon now, so the sun is we have shade on this side. But my Japanese cherry blossom is loaded with lots of nuts that are going to be blooming pretty soon. So this is something to look forward to. It was quite beautiful last year. And at the back there you can see the yellow bush, which is now slowly turning the blooms. The blooms are falling off and then the leaves are coming up. So over here I have this little hedge here with some roses, and oh my god, that color on that tulip is fiery. So beautiful. So the tulips here at the back, I have the impression that last year I was much luckier. Hey, by the way, my you can see some little things popping up there. So that will be the asparagus. Yeah, not too bad for a second year. I have more onions growing here, and the tulips here and the daffodils on this row are looking beautiful right now. Look at this tete-a-tete. But also the sedum autumn joy growing beautifully. The strawberry tower, but also the raspberries are not looking too bad. So it's going to be an interesting season. The blueberry bushes are loaded with blooms that will become fruits. So that's good. So that was it, guys. Thanks a lot for watching, and see you in our next video. Bye bye.